Alright,
You,
okay.
you'd think it'd be hard. You'd really think it would be hard.
Okay. Well,
It's
speaking of
like less
hard,
assignments, so like the assignments you do have are worth more. But like somehow I realized that I'm actually decent at writing,
well, that's
so it
good.
didn't feel like too much trouble.
For me, how to put it, I am doing a creative writing class, and that's unique in its own venture, because it's more of just writing, which I know like no doi, but like I
Yeah.
thought it'd be more like story stuff. But hey, that's just me.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, hello guys, welcome to the multimedia Failimation stream. I am your host, Justin Time 044, with my guest Poyu. How are you doing
Hey,
today, buddy?
I'm Poyu. I'm okay.
And just to explain to the audience, if you guys haven't caught the last stream, I was actually with a guest Moon. Unfortunately, she said that she is going to be a little bit busy. Though I truly believe that she's either a reptoid or that she
Oh
is
my
a federal
gosh.
agent. But, that's just me. But we're going to touch, but I know I said last time I was going to do animation. I wasn't able to do that last time because I think I only did a few things and was setting stuff up. I think Blender even crashed or something like that crazy. But I'm basically going to try to get through what would be chapter 4. And I'm starting way from the scratch because I know that a lot of you guys are not from Twitch and you guys are just straight up starting up from YouTube. So you guys are just going to see how it is. And apologies if you missed those first three. I get some up with the intro is just downloading Blender and getting a basis. The interface is just talking about what each of the things are. The animation tools are just how to do some of the basic animations. Right now is the actual animation itself. Now, problem is I haven't touched this since this would be a few months ago, I believe. Because unfortunately I was a bit occupied doing other animations, which fun. I'm busy with animation because of animation. That's how life is. But speaking of busy with, uh, I'm Ian over. Fuck. Well, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? You said you wanted to go by Ian. I'm sincerely sorry. If you see some kind of weird person stalk your house, you can put that those legal ailments on me. I don't mind. But
What do you see?
Poyu, if you'd like, music stuff. What have you been working on?
Uh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Stuff.
That's flawless.
I've just been doing whatever.
Well, I guess we can flatten out to say like, what stuff have you been listening to? I guess.
Uh, hmm. Let me think. Splatoon soundtrack's really good. That's all I have to say on that.
Oh, have you been looking at the new Splatoon 3 actually?
Yeah, I played that yesterday. That was awesome.
Oh, wait, it's out? Shit.
Well, it's not out, but like they did a test fire yesterday.
Oh, okay. Uh what's your thoughts on like the two hosts?
You mean three hosts?
Yeah, the three yes, the three hosts. I
They're
keep forgetting.
incredible, and I love them.
Yeah. For me, I should put one of them has
And my
like
children.
the biggest forehead alive. Holy. Actually, I'm gonna pull an image up. Uh Splatoon 3 hosts.
Honestly, I think Fry's underrated. He's, I feel like once like the game, people are already starting to like kind of warm up to her, but like once the game really comes out, it's like definitely
I mean, I'm sure that they have like very good personalities, but like the designs. I mean, one of them that is certainly a forehead. It
they're
makes
they're very
funny
creative.
faces. Very it's creative and one of them's an emo Billie Eilish though.
We stand an emo Billy Eilish.
It's emo squared. All right. The
I
I
would
do like
say
big
I would
names.
say Shiver's best girl, but you see my profile pic.
Oh, I don't know who that is. My apologies. I'm not caught up with Splatoon in general.
Don't worry about it.
I'll be real
Harmony.
with you. My knowledge in Splatoon is purely because of some fan art on the internet.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, that's how I keep myself caught up with a lot of Nintendo properties in general. My old icon used to be Link from Breath of the Wild in a very suggestive manner, to put it lightly. Let's be real here, Poyu. That's how Nintendo makes their cash. Well, besides game sales, like that's probably helps too. Just my gut feeling though. Probably game sales help, make sure that there's another game because the game probably costs money. Probably. But I should put it, I think the other news is that how should I put it? As a Guilty Gear, people are still hung up on that.
Why? There's nothing. Just play the fucking game, you casuals.
Well, okay. Ian, have you heard of this thing called Twitter?
Uh, my life is no, my life has been better for it.
Okay. Oh,
Twitter is artwork only.
oh yeah, totally. It's just deviant
It's
art
it's,
with
it's, a, it's
interaction.
a very unique art site.
Yep. There's nothing else that goes on after that, of course. But on a somewhat serious note, I've noticed a lot of those people, like Hush put, they'll hang on to a certain topic even though it's like dead until the new topic arises
Yeah,
because they don't really have anything else besides hanging on a topic or creating drama. Just interesting to say the least. But you know, the best way of solving this issue is just creating stuff or learning stuff.
hmm or
Speaking.
just ignoring it entirely.
Oh, you know what?
This is what I
That's the
do.
best solution too. It's just just straight up ignoring it. But for me, I try to think of a solution that's like how do I put this slightly? Overly complicated because I love overcomplication. It makes for interesting story.
I hear you.
Because you could do some 5D chess, or your solution is using a hammer to get rid of a bug. My solution is to figure out a way to change the psychology of the bug. My way is not practical by any means. Bugs are delicious. Don't eat them. I don't know where I was going with that, honestly.
I don't know either.
Yeah. I had something about bugs, and then I forgot. Oh, you know what? I remember what it was. Okay, so there's some weird thing about PETA. Okay, get this. So they want people to instead of eating meat, start eating bugs. But what I thought was like, okay,
Um,
they're PETA.
Backyard meat, PETA.
Yeah, no, like bugs
I,
are
I don't want to be the one to tell you this, but
yeah, there's, like the bugs are the animals. Like, aren't you supposed to defend the bugs as well? I'm just saying. Seems like you're destroying the stones with the stones. If you get what I'm trying to say. Like eating I'm not gonna but maybe someone likes the bug burger because I've heard like some people eat like bug tacos. I know that's weird, but like
yeah, I know there's people who like eat bugs, and I know that if I probably tried it, I might like at least like one of them, but I don't know. I don't see myself like being in the position where I would like try it easily.
yeah, I'm not one to eat bug tacos. That's not my mantra to put it lightly. Oh crap! Here, give me just a moment. Ian. Oh,
Okay.
don't worry, I should be able to grab it. Oh god. I got a message. I have a whole bunch of stuff I actually do in the morning of university, but I don't value my time.
Mhm.
I'm smart like that. I swear I'm using my time in a very useful manner, and I'm certain that like eventually, like something's gonna happen, and this is gonna be like used in court of law. It's like, hey, he said this in on like several years ago on a live stream. I I tried to try. I won't
I
actually.
try to try.
I tried to try. Yeah, of course. No. Uh, I try to be a little obvious on when I'm joking or not, but sometimes some people take me seriously.
Sometimes you need the slash X. I don't know.
I do need this slash s sometimes, but I have I told you about this, Ian? I basically started a cult. I've been telling a whole bunch of people this story.
I think you might have told me about this.
Okay. Does the Chip Saga ring a bell to you, Ian?
Uh, maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Okay. So imagine your what's your favorite kind of chips, Ian?
I don't know. Fritos are pretty good.
Fritos are okay. Okay. Fritos, and they have an interesting texture. Okay. So let's say someone like you, or you really like Fritos, all right, but you decide to take it one step further and really like those Fritos, and so much that you eventually make a religion out of it and deal with it. How should I put your love for these said chips in a manner that would be an equivalent to a wife.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
So this is my PG way of saying this, by the way, but it basically has to do with a form of self harm because of what you're doing to the chips, and
But
I know I'm like kind of burying the lead in, but like let's just
I'm
say that
very confused.
no, okay. So certain parts that you would do for whenever you like something a lot gets cut up and salt and oil gets into those wounds.
What the fuck?
Okay, Ian. How do I put this to you? So whenever a man and a chip really likes
See, we
themselves a
think we
lot,
can stop talking.
I'm just saying, all right.
Yeah, yeah,
So
I'm just saying, if you like YouTube revenue,
it doesn't create a
I'm
child, Ian.
afraid
All
of
right, it's just what I'm
projecting this.
saying. It creates like you know an abomination, and you will hate yourself afterwards. But you continue it because again, it's a cult, and like there is like how should you put it, several insurrections as well as a crusade, and there's like a straight up an Old Testament and a New Testament.
Hmm.
So the Old Testament is specifically bags of chip, but the New Testament actually has stuff like because Pringles come in like in a can instead of a bag. So a lot of people actually like the can form of it a lot better. And initially that started incursion, but later on they found peace from a saint. I couldn't tell you his like he keeps changing his Discord name honestly. But I have it somewhere. I unfortunately can't pull it up, and I haven't personally asked him as well. But functionally, there's peace among the Pringle cans and the different chip flavors, because apparently different chip flavors have a different texture as well, and it adds to a different experience. As but the one thing I remember, which was really weird, I remember I was gone for like 2 weeks. Like by the time I came back, I saw there was like another incursion, and popcorn was considered heresy. I don't know why, but
Teach, will this be on the test?
of course. But I'm sure like I always go on like schizo rants, so I'm sure someone has done like literally transcribed the word of God and has like put it into a whole book. I'm sure it's somewhere out there if you looked really hard, but I'm solely responsible, unfortunately, for like that type of a material. So that's the Chip Saga, and
Cool.
a few people actually asked me that a while ago. So here's my explanation. So I'm not sorry. Whatever actions I've done in my life has resulted in me to become a better man. Though I will be frank with you, I don't see the the educational value of chips something that has progressed me in my work. To be real with you,
Hmm.
each animator they always go through like a phase. Like if I'm not mistaken, Araki went through like a planting phase or something like that. Some weird reason.
Planting phase.
Yeah, he like started planting like tomatoes, and like he was really obsessed with tomatoes. I don't
Yeah.
know why. But like he had like a tomato farm or something like that. I may be wrong. I just remember he was into planting in specific. I just don't remember what plant it was. And like he actually like wrote several journal entries about it because Araki actually has a journal he writes in. I used to have one as well. I don't know what happened to that or why I stopped, but well, actually, a correction. I know why I stopped because it's become my writing now, but I digress. I'm sure.
Hmm.
Maybe I should have a journal separate of my writing, but I don't know yet. I'll think about that later. But the other problem I have is that someone's gonna read that journal and they're gonna think that I've committed many crimes. And
Well, I can figure that out just from your writing.
oh definitely. It's it's there. I'm sure I'm on a government list somewhere. Uh, but I mean the Chip Saga by itself should put me on the list. But you know, anything for progress. All right, you know that I'll defend that. It was just a path that that we tried to progress, but we realized that it was like a failure, and like one that like even if destroyed, it will just be reborn. It's like I've birthed Satan into existence. Even if he dies, he just reincarnates, and he just becomes worse. But you got to bring something to this world, and that may be my only thing. So I mean, you have aspirations, right?
Sure. We'll go with that. Why not?
I remember Tomino. He actually gave a rant. Okay. So he had a rant about alcohol in an episode of Mobile Suit Gundam, and he had this rant about how much he fucking hate wine. I forgot which one it was in specific, and he
Hmm.
hated two specific brands of wine. But it was like, if I was gonna be offered something like this, at least give me this. I'll still think it's shit, but I will still drink it.
I can respect it.
Yeah. Uh, but how should I put this? Why? This never had any relevance later on. It just like felt like Tomino just decided, you know what? I want somebody to know about this like this three specific wines and this whiskey that I value a lot,
Yeah.
but will never come up in any other episode. Though I guess I could say the same about the Salt Saga as well. But
Exactly. There you go.
fortunately, the Salt Saga is not the Chip Saga. That those are two completely different. Like the Salt Saga was just them trying to find salt. Fortunately,
Yeah.
uh,
Well, I mean, in this day and age, the Salt Saga can be many things.
Ian, you might just be right on that, honestly. But I hope that never plagues the Chip Saga. We can't have that kind of degeneracy on there.
Okay.
You see, I mean, you left now, but like some people will genuinely think that like different, like again, they think popcorn is heresy, Ian. This is how deep the I can't. I think the logic behind it is the berserk method of suffering builds character. So it's a
Okay.
way for you to get stronger, but I I don't see what benefit it has.
I mean, we really just haven't done research yet on like the potential health benefits.
Yeah, it's the potential health benefits of making love to a bag of chips.
Now, see that could have been a bit of elaboration because I thought it was one chip specifically. I didn't know it was
No,
the whole bag.
no, it's the whole bag, Ian. It's a specific flavor. So like some people like it's normal Lay's, but some of them is like a whole like barbecue Lay's, and they think it's like a different ethnicity even. I'm not joking. I wish like it wasn't like that, but for some weird reason, like there's different ethnicities, and like the different brands can have of the same ethnicity as another one, and like it's a whole thing. So again, that's why popcorn is heresy. Even though they have something like barbecue flavor popcorn, it's still considered heresy because it is by default popcorn still. So, which is weird because that means certain kinds of trail mix that has popcorn in it, it's like considered blasphemous because of the popcorn specific.
How about instead of fawning over Lays, you go out there and lay some bitches?
I don't think they can anymore. I don't
Well,
know. I
obviously.
haven't personally done the deed. Maybe that makes me a coward. But I don't know the the reproductive value of your manhood after you have participated in the chip saga. I'm not sure if you can reproduce after that. I'll be 100% real with you. I don't
Or
think
does this mean chips are gay?
I don't think chips are gay. Like you're not gonna get monkeypox from chips. I don't think so, at least.
Fuck.
But at the same time, I don't think the salt entering as well as the oils are something that would necessarily not cause an infection. But I haven't had any people from there that have said that they've gotten infection or anything. So maybe it's fine. Like, okay, I should morally is a different question than physically. All right, I want to be 100% clear. Morally, it's questionable at best. Physically, it seems it's fine. Besides
Well,
the
I mean, it's
pain.
not like you're hurting the chip.
I mean, the chips are getting mushed.
Yeah, but the chips aren't sentient.
Ian.
I mean, you brought up the moral question. I just wanted to like confirm, like, how moral are we talking?
Well, okay.
It's like
Remember,
clearly
they
no.
believe these things are like they believe these things are different ethnicities and like waifus and shit.
Now there may be some moral quandaries with that sort of interpretation.
So I guess like people who specifically believe in the Chip Saga, like there is a moral implication, which is weird.
That who the
I
fuck do you hang out with?
Ian, I want to surround myself with people of different opinions. All right, just some of those opinions just may not be right, and they may have mental issues. But I truly do believe in United States freedom of speech. But I do want to preface that like some of these people may need to see a doctor, either a physical doctor or an actual counselor, because these people are like broken, Ian. These are not functioning people in society.
Have they considered doing anything else?
Ian, they're on Discord for Christ's sake. I mean, we're on Discord for Christ's sake. I'm just saying, there is that. someone's gonna screen cap this or something like that, record it, and just have a compilation of the
What do you
Chip
mean
Saga.
nobody's watching?
Is there really no one watching? Damn, lucky
Yeah.
us. There used to be one guest. I think his name is like J Dud or something like that. So I'll see because usually he shows up, but because that's who I was talking to last time. Let me see. Where is he? There you go. I asked him. I mean, worst case scenario is that, nothing happened. Actually, you know what? You give me just a moment. Alright.
Uh,
I'm going to. Wait, no, we do have a viewer. Oh, actually, wait, that might be you.
that's me.
That.
I am the viewer.
Okay. Give me just a moment. I want to call some people over. Hey.
Our system's a little
You guys should like come to the live stream. Just me.
What's up?
So you guys should come to the live stream.
How about no?
Why not?
Oh, well, I appreciate the offer. I have reasons. Like, insert reason here. Sort of statements.
Okay, but it's quality though.
Yeah. But, like, my quality of life plummets severely if I don't do what I need to do instead of going.
Okay, but okay. I'm
Ouch.
just saying you get to see the psyche of myself. All right, you get.
Insert reason number 2 quality of life.
Okay. Understandable. I'm just saying, Wouldn't you like to hear an in-depth explanation of the Chip Saga?
I don't want to hear anything. I'm not trying to accept this sample of perfume today. Thank you, though.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Don't make me get in a punch on with a small child.
Alright. Well, worst case scenario, you can enjoy the animation stuff. But I'm just saying that as an offer. You guys take care.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
wait. How, wait, did you hear me the whole time?
Yes.
Wait, how? No. Okay. Whenever you connect on like your phone on a Discord call, it's supposed to disconnect you from Discord. What the hell?
Ah.
Oh wait, my icon's frozen though. Oh shit. There you go. That's weird. Okay. I should put it. So we have a partnership. They're Fog, so I try to get some of those guys to come in. So I'm not sure if you guys heard that or not. It's fine, but basically, and a hashtag sponsor. They're basically for suicide prevention and for veterans. So if you ever feel like you're in a dark place, you should be able to contact them. And so yeah, Fog's really good group. In specific, there's 2 Fogs. This one is Forward Operation Group. So it's full of veterans, first responders, and medical personnel. Just want to make sure you're out there if you are ever feeling a little down. And you don't have to specifically be in those. I know they've helped me out personally whenever I was in a dark spot. So I know a lot of people, they don't have that kind of place. And it's able to just get real, how should I put it? Get legitimate advice instead of talking like $1,000 to a therapist like that. You just go and like join a call, talk to some people, and they give you like genuine practical advice as if like their own dad or something like that. So fun stuff. How do you how do we just like sidetrack off the Chip Saga just a little bit.
This is one hell of a roller coaster.
It is. It's a unique roller coaster. There's, if you saw the last stream, oh boy, that was something else. I tell you. I mean, I should put it. It got so crazy. We actually had another guest just straight up come on halfway through the stream. It was
That's fun.
weird. Oh, it was fun. Don't get me
I
wrong.
always like surprise guests.
It is a surprise guest. It slightly fucked up the thing, because for some reason, I don't know why, it kept switching our usernames. So I like on the stream, how it's pre-set up to say, okay, this is just time, this is Poyu or whoever, but every time I reconnected to the Discord in specific, it would switch who is who. So yeah, that was a little weird. I just realized that this stream is supposed to be for like animating.
Good job.
I know, right? I keep forgetting that. Would you like me to stream the thing in specific so you can see it, or because I'm not sure?
I mean, it's already on screen, isn't it?
Can you see it? I don't think you see the lessons. That's the problem. I don't know how small it is for your screen.
Oh.
Can you see the
It's
Google?
like it's very tiny.
Okay. I will stream it on here.
Okay, it's only 720p, so.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only thing I had to do
I can't divert my attention like this. Alright, theater mode. Wait, what the? Oh. Also, I like how you just have @Poyu as if that's your real fucking username.
It's just an @ Ian. Don't worry about it. There you go. I did ask you before the stream what you want to be. I'm just saying. Though I should have asked what font you wanted in specific, but I didn't know.
Well, I mean, you didn't have to, because that font's perfect.
Alright. I'm just saying, I have other fonts.
No.
Do you want to do Papyrus?
If you do anything other than shitty-ass Comic Sans, I am leaving this company.
I'm just saying. Hey, you like Undertale.
I want to be represented in a way that feels accurate to myself.
Comic Sans? Okay. Actually, what's the because again, I know all the Undertale characters are fonts, or at least I think they are.
Right? Sure.
Okay, I know Papyrus and Sans are. All right, like
the Skelly Bones are fonts.
Sorry, what was that?
The Skelly Bones are fonts. The skeletons.
Oh, okay. Specifically, this like the skeletons. Okay. Well, okay. All right. Isn't like Papyrus and Sans like they're not actually skeletons? They're like how should I put it? I forgot what specific thing they are, but like they're like functionally zombies, but they look like bones.
I don't think it's ever been confirmed like 100% in the canon.
Okay.
Now let's finally get started in doing some real character animation. This will be our introduction to animation and how to start applying the principles and tools we learned how to use earlier.
Not on YouTube.
For this, we'll be doing a simple run cycle with the more advanced character rig provided in this course. Let's start from the very beginning. First things first, let's go ahead and open up Blender. Once here, we're going to go ahead and enter the animation workspace, which is where we'll be doing most of our work. Since we want to animate with our advanced character rig,
we're God damn it. Okay. I just zoom out and zoom in again, over and over again. Fucking hell.
Our work. Since we want to go ahead and enter the animation workspace.
Okay. No, I'm already on there. What the fuck? Okay. I was saying I'm not crazy.
Which is where we'll be doing most of our work.
Okay.
Since we want to animate with our advanced character rig, we're going to go ahead and delete our default cube and import our character rig with the append function.
Okay,
so let's just select our cube, press delete or X, and then go to File, Append. Then we can navigate to our blend file, double click it, and go into Collection, and then select Character Rig. Our character Abby should now be successfully imported into our scene.
Alright, I've done that
Let's
already.
go ahead and hide anything we don't need by pressing the eyeball icon in the outliner. Then we'll go ahead and select our armature object for Abby and press Ctrl Tab to go into pose mode.
I should be in pose mode already. Wait, shit. Whoa. Control Tab. I should be able to move everything. Oh, wait. Control Tab. Oh, fuck. Blender's crashing. Shit.
There you go. There it is.
No!
First crash of the stream, baby.
There you go. Okay, I hope they reminded me how to animate, because I'll be real with you, I don't remember how to select specific things.
And that's it. We're practically ready to start animating.
Alright, cool.
But
buddy.
before we do, we'll be going over the controls for the rig.
Oh, you know what? There's an easier way for me to do that. Just straight up click pose mode. I'm so dumb. Holy. I swear I have some sense of intelligence, I swear.
First, I won't be going over every bone since most of them should be pretty self-explanatory. For example, the torso is the torso, the chest is the chest, the head is the head, etc. But we will be going over the less obvious control bone functions that most character rigs will have. This rig that you see was created using Rigify, which
I know it's a proper term. I'm just saying, if you say Rigify a whole bunch of times, you might be canceled on Twitter or any social media platform. I'm just saying, they might need a. It's a unique sense of terminology, but at the same time, it's a little interesting. Oh God. People are so angry at me, Ian. It's funny. Don't worry about it though. At least not.
What happened?
which is a D.
Ian. See, the thing is, I value freedom a lot, and sometimes some people don't like that I value freedom too much. Now, granted, I do take it to the extremes, but you have the constitutional right to say whatever you want to say, even if it's terrible, and I will defend your right to say something terrible as well. As well as I hate censorship because it means less booba. I want to say booba, Ian. I want to say giant mommy milkers. All right, that or throbbing schlongs. Why can't I say mommy milkers, but I can't say the other one? Or rather, I can't think of anything clever enough.
Reminder that you're streaming all of this.
You know what? I want Susan to personally send me a strike and specifically clip the certain segment that got me demonetized. I want her to do that, but at the same time, I do understand. But I'll be real with you, Ian. I'm gonna forget a little bit. I'm not a professional streamer. I need to practice that though.
Default add-on that comes with Blender. The rig comes with several great tools, but one of the most common tools you'll want to familiarize yourself with that you'll see in most rigs is the inverse kinematics function. This is built into most rigs via constraints and bones, but all you need to know as an animator is how to use it. Rigify comes with a very powerful rig UI, which you can access in the right-hand side toolbar. However, if you don't see it, you can simply enter the scripting workspace, select abui.py from the text editor dropdown, and hit the Run Script button over here. You can then go back to your animation workspace again, and it should now be visible. Inverse kinematics is the opposite of forward kinematics. So,
I can't wait to get to the programming section of this. Animation's easy, they said. Don't worry, there's no pain involved. It's all it's all pain free. It just works.
Let me explain what forward kinematics is first. I'll demonstrate with Abby's arm here. Feel free to watch, there's no need to follow along for this part. By default, bones use forward kinematics, which is when you have a chain of bones where each bone follows the transformations of their... Bones use forward kinematics, which is when you have a chain of bones where each bone follows the transformations of their parent bone.
How'd you get there?
By default, bones use forward kinematics, which is when you have a chain of bones where each bone...
Bullshit, is it just R? Am I that dumb? Is it just R? Oh, I'm so dumb, Ian.
What happened?
I thought you had to do like a whole bunch of bullshit, click, control, whatever. But all you need to do was click a box and press R. All you need to do.
Good job.
So I do need to change the looks. That don't look right. Or maybe it does and I'm crazy. Who knows? We'll see.
Follows the transformations of their parent bone.
Oh, God, my neck.
For example, if you want to move the upper arm, the lower arm and hand bones will move along with it. Likewise, if you move the lower arm, the hand will move with it, but the upper arm stays put.
Okay,
forward kinematics is a fancy way of saying that the movement of the bones only affects the bones ahead of them in the chain, not behind them. So if you wanted to animate someone raising their hand from this pose, you would have to first move the upper arm, bend the forearm, and then move the upper arm again and straighten the forearm like so. However, with inverse kinematics, you can set the rig up to allow bones from the bottom of the chain to affect bones higher up in the chain. This is usually set for the hands or feet, and allows you to move the hand to affect the entire arm's pose. So in the example of the raised hand, you could simply move a single bone to both bend the arm and straighten the arm to raise the hand instead of transforming two bones. In some cases, inverse kinematics, or IK, will be the preferred way to animate.
I have an idea.
Hmm.
It's one that somebody from Austria would really like. Okay, R is rotate. Control-C. How exactly do I do the moving part again? I forgot. Okay.
In some cases, inverse kinematics, or IK, will be the preferred way to animate. And in other cases, forward kinematics, or FK, will be the preferred.
Is it G? Let's see. Okay. G is move things like this. That's nice. Oh, no. I can do the stretchy thing! Ian! Do you know what the stretchy thing is?
No. What's stretchy thing?
Okay. You know how in Naruto, like, they always have, like, the super stretchy, like, skin? Like, how, like, it's mid-frame, it's, like, halfway stretched?
Oh, you mean like the animation, like, stretch frames?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blender automatically does it for you, so you don't have to, like, add additional how should I put it?
That's
It's
cool.
not plastic, but it's filling, I guess. Because normally you have to make this its own specific thing, or like it will stop. Like if you use AutoCAD to animate, it will specifically restrict you, so you can't pull any further than that. So I can actually do something like this, and like do something like a really powerful kick. If I angle the camera correctly, it's not going to look super funky. So that's cool. But also, I can make it specific to a specific thing if I hold the left click. That's cool. And then I can deselect it. Alright. And then... Okay. Okay, shift. Okay. Alright. I guess that might make it cleaner. Okay. Hey, Ian.
Mhm.
Should I, instead of, like, because right now, what I was going to do, and I try to do this, like, early on, partially for all the tutorials, and the other part was just, like, you know, deciding to, you know, how should I put this? Guesstimating? Yes. Yeah, guesstimating. Like partially following these poses, and the rest of it is following the rest of it. Oh yeah, actually. Okay. So passing, push, up, and contact. Passing, pushing up, contact on 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Is this a 1? I'm so confused how this chart works now. I didn't really think about that. Hey Ian, have you ever thought about like how exactly you walk?
Not really. It's usually not something you think about that often.
Yeah, me neither. It's just something you do like subconsciously, which is weird. Okay, I might need to see some references later on, but we'll see.
Way to animate. Knowing the difference will help you as an animator determine which one will make it easier for you. Another great example where IK might be necessary is the feet. When you want to animate something simple such as crouching, if you have FK and you move the torso down, you'll notice that the legs will simply go through the ground unless you painstakingly match the feet to the ground level by moving the thigh, the shin, and the foot bones separately. However, if you use IK, you get a very natural crouching motion without much work, as the feet drive the bending of the knees instead of the other way around. To switch between these modes for the hands and feet, simply select any of the relevant bones, such as the hand IK or hand FK bones, and you'll see an FK IK slider on the right-hand side toolbar. Slide this to 0 or 1 to choose which mode you'd like to use. And you can even keyframe this value to switch between the modes dynamically throughout your animation. In the next video, we'll be making our first pose for our run cycle.
Okay. Alright. I see. So making sure to use FK and IK. That's not something I'm going to confuse later on. What the fuck? Oh, our Twitter finally gave a notification. So that's interesting. Don't worry, it's totally not late at all. I'm missing something that I truly value. Okay. That should be fine.
Now, let's finally get started in doing some real character animation.
Wait, no, come on.
This will be our introduction to...
Oh, god damn it. Okay. My thing just crashed.
Fun.
Can you let me log in, please? Yeah, there you go. Where's the @ symbol? Jesus Christ. Jesus, my fucking brain. Please don't crash on me. Please.
Now, I've gotten a lot of questions on how exactly I did this fist pose, and there's actually a few ways to do it, and I'll describe.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's start on the 0.
Okay, so let's start animating. We will be animating a simple run cycle with this character to get us used to animation and to use this animation later in our parkour sequence. Before we begin, it's always a good idea to gather reference. I've included some reference in the course files for you to use, but you can also look up reference online or record your own reference if there's something specific you want to animate. To import reference, I'll simply be dragging in the images and movies from my file explorer directly. This lets me place the reference in my 3D scene, and I'll be placing it right behind my character, as well as to the side of my character. Let's make our first pose. All we have to do
Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know what? I'm
is
gonna
look
redo
at
that, actually. Because I think my stuff is not perfectly straight. How do you do that? Fuck. Okay.
in the
So these references I have... Actually, wait. Let me see. Are they supposed to be like that? Let's go to object mode. Yeah, they're not perfectly straight. File. Oh, where did I put it? Documents. Where did I put it? Project files. Files. It's the alleyway. Oh, yeah, it should probably be in references. Okay, Abby runs side. Represent. Okay. Now, queuing that in the corner. I highly doubt that's gonna show on stream. It doesn't show on stream. Okay. How did he do it again?
images and movies from my file explorer directly.
Left, middle.
This lets me place the reference in my
Whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus. I think I'm gonna have to slow it down. Jesus Christ.
if there's something specific you want to animate.
Let's probably make these icons. View. Extra. Drag and drop. Okay. Yeah, I'm deleting these. Delete. Delete.
To import reference, I'll simply be dragging in the images and movies from my file explorer directly. This
Alt R and Alt G. What the hell did they do? Whoa, 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 whoa. Not that, not that, not that. Alt. Nope, stop, please. I'm trying to do it for my, Okay. G. See, the problem with my thing is that whenever I hit Alt R, it fills up my 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 NVIDIA thing, which I don't want it to do.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to stop it from doing those specific keybinds. And I'm unfortunately running a 770, which is good enough to run Blender, stream, and play a video. What you mean preparing to install? It's already been installed. It's been fucking up my thing. Okay, you know what? While that gets there, I'm going to upload the second image. Okay, documents, private files, reference. Okay, you know what? That is correct. That is also correct. Okay. Delete this. Delete this. Put this here. Alt G. You know what? The internet is a very good tool to look up in Blender. Okay. Align access off-center objects in Blender. 1 minute 55. That's not too bad.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna show you how to quickly realign misaligned objects. That's usually like when you download badly modeled stuff, or like if you just get CAD files. So let's just take the default cube, rotate it like really weird. I'm just gonna apply rotation, and just because I'm gonna apply the location. Cool. So now if you wanna recenter this object, you can't, because it's like it's on a weird axis or something. So it's really easy to fix. So you just go into edit mode and you select a face. Cool. I'm just going to select this face and I'm going to go to view. It's going to be align view, align to active. Now it's either going to be top or bottom. I think top works the most. It's depending on your normals. Cool. And then we're going to say Shift S, cursor to selected. Cool. Now, if we're going to go out of edit mode and we're going to add a plane. So if we add the plane, it's still like off center, but if you go to this little drop down menu and you change align to view, ooh, look at this. Now if you scale this plane up, okay, we can just go to normal view by pressing either 1 or any other button on your numpad. Just parent this cube to this plane, select parent to object, cool, and we're gonna take this plane, press Alt R and Alt G to bring it to the center. Hey, can you see this? It's
Okay. I don't need this. Please, just let me do this. I don't need that information now. Thank you, though. Okay. I should be able to toggle off in-game. Which again, normally I would love, but this is not one of those situations.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What? Fuck it, fine. I'll log in. Now it shouldn't show up on stream. Hopefully not. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. Why can't I just open? It's already on my computer. What other security precautions is there? Holy. I'm telling you, yeah, I'm going to slowly lose it. fucking have NVIDIA installed on my fucking phone. That's stupid. Let me go in. So help me God. Fucking go. Jesus. Turn off in-game overlay. Now, Alt R, Alt G. Finally! Now it needs to be in the right position though. At least it's correct. Desktop. Documents. Preferences. Okay, now I need to see the video in a specific. Why is it making me interesting?
To import reference, I'll simply be dragging in the images and movies from my file explorer directly. This lets me place the reference in my 3D scene, and I'll be placing movies from my file explorer directly.
Left mouse, little mouse,
This
down. Middle mouse.
This lets me place the
Okay, there you go. I can actually match it to 270. This one should be the same case. Alt R, Alt G. Actually, let's move this as well. This would be R. As close as it can be physically possible. Oh, forgive me, Ian. I was just losing brain cells.
Okay.
How you doing, buddy? You doing a lot?
Pretty good.
That's
I'm
good.
hanging in there.
I'm telling you, animation tests my faith in God. Especially something so simple as just showing how to align your fucking reference image. It's not even the animation itself. Oh, that's depressing. Oh,
Which is why I don't 3D animate.
it's fun, Ian. I swear. There's no pain involved. You just call this running. Boom. Just record that in live stream. Got your running animation right here. Whoa, what have I done? Lost all of its sense of color. That's strange.
Hmm.
You know what? Nah, you know what? I've come this far already. It's fine. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'm gonna regret saying that.
The reference in my 3D scene, and I'll be placing it right behind my character, as well as to the side of my character. Let's make our first pose. All we have to do is look at our reference and choose what pose we want to start the run cycle with. I typically prefer starting it with the pose where the legs are the widest apart, since it's the most dynamic pose to look at. Let's take a look at our reference here and match the pose that we see. I'm going to press Ctrl Numpad 3 and Numpad 5 to go into side orthographic view. You can also press the red axis on this gizmo here.
I think I already did that. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do it with the hands. That's why. I think I... What else I forgot to do? Okay. That's the only thing I guess I didn't do. Oh, you know what? I need to fix the leg angles a little bit. Let's choose pose mode. Whoa. Why is it at an angle? Let's see. Those are probably not. Probably will regret saying that as well, but I'm already here. Let's see. You know what? Come on, brain. Poyu. Uh, I'm glad you're not roasting my ass.
Well, I mean, I probably can't because I never use Blender.
I mean, you can roast me by all means. Normally, I get my ass roasted.
I wouldn't know how like dumb the decisions you're making are.
Well, Ian, how dumb do you think I am? You can be honest.
I don't know. Pretty dumb.
All right, I see how it is.
Most of my friends are pretty dumb, so it's fine.
That is true. We are all dumb in the eyes of God, obviously. Let's see. I think I got that pose down.
And press this grid icon to go into orthographic mode. If you want to confirm that you're in this view as well, check the top left-hand corner of the viewport. Feel free to toggle between front and side view while you reference the pose. Now we can just match this pose by going into pose mode and selecting and transforming the bones necessary. This process consists mostly of left-clicking to select and pressing R or G to rotate or translate the bones respectively. If you want to use IK or FK, make sure you set that before you start posing. Personally, I like working in IK, so I'll be using IK for the feet and the hands.
LS speed 4x. Oh wait, what? Oh wait, my hoodie's already down. Oh wait, thank God. I was saying that'll be another clusterfuck by itself. Actually, I didn't mess with the hoodie or anything. Do I need to mess with the hoodie?
You want to mess with the hoodie?
It depends. If I want to like you know, fuck like animate the hoodie. That's the thing. Sure, if I want to. I think that's fine. Oh. Hi. One of your mics is a bit quiet, especially compared to the video used. Running is banned. Who's Boo Turtle? So, by the way, hi. Which one of our mics is quiet?
I would assume yours, because I remember hearing mine pretty clearly at the beginning.
Okay.
When I was like still watching it.
All right. You know, Boo Turtle, you're gonna be my mic chat. You tell me if I sound quieter or not. All right. I'm
He
gonna
probably already left.
Damn. No. Yep. It's J-Dud. J-Dud. I knew it. I have my gut feeling. Yeah. There you go. See, you're not crazy.
Okay.
Just a little schizo. That's all. Okay. Am I still quiet, J-Dud? Or am I good? Oh, you know what? Ian, I forgot to tell you. So there's a stream delay of exactly I think it's either 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know it like varies. I think you can like set it actually.
It's depending on the quality of your equipment. I'm running a GTX 770, not a RTX 3060. So it's gonna be more on the lines of like the 10-second delay. Audible enough. Okay. I appreciate it. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna talk a little louder. Oh, you know what?
What?
I might just want to take my mic closer to myself.
Or is this into an ASMR stream?
Can be an ASMR stream if you want, boy.
Okay. I shouldn't have asked that.
Now, see, the best part about my mic is that I can do this. Oh wait. Okay. Ian, tell me how loud I want to be.
How loud do you want to be?
Yeah, no. Tell me if I need to be louder or softer. So
I don't fucking care.
I'm slowly adjusting the volume, so you tell me.
This seems a bit loud on my ears. I don't know how it is on.
Okay. No. Okay. If it's loud. Okay. Sorry.
Hold on.
Okay. Is this good?
Actually, I can turn you down.
No, don't turn me down. Don't turn me down because I had to do it from the stream. So whatever you're picking up, I'm picking up. So I can adjust for my mic. So am I good enough though, or should I be quieter?
Hold on, let me check on like the stream. Actually.
Okay, my apologies. There's a decent disparity between mic volumes. You're picking up. Okay. I can adjust for my mic. Am I good enough though, or should I be quieter?
Hold on, let me check on.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. I'll keep it at that volume. I guess it's I'm gonna adjust a tiny bit to be 75%. There you go.
I think I'm so used to like your normal mic being quiet that I just forgot I had it turned up on this.
Wait, why didn't you just tell me my mic was quiet? I can adjust my volume physically from the mic.
I forgot. I think I did it like a while ago.
Okay. Well, the best part about my mic is that I can also adjust the echo. Bro.
Oh.
I hope the echo actually came through the stream. I don't know if it did. That's the unfortunate part. I can't hear how I sound, which I think is good because I sound terrible.
You'll just have to assume you sound amazing until someone tells you otherwise.
Yep, totally. That's gonna be something that I have to do self-consciously. Is just telling myself, you know what, you don't sound that bad. Let's see how it is from the front. Also, while this is playing, Jada, can you believe I'm actually animating for once? And I'm not going on a schizo rant with Moon, who may or may not be a Fed.
Granted, we did start off with the schizo rant, but we moved past that.
Well, that's just me stating history.
Now, I've gotten a lot of questions on how exactly I did this fist pose, and there's actually a few ways to do it, and I'll describe the way.
I'll be real with you, Ian.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I'm animating the run cycle, I don't want to have it be a fist. Because whenever you're running, I don't think anyone actually clutches their fist while they're doing it. And plus,
some people might.
I personally think it's weird, but that just might be me. Do you, whenever you run, do you do it with like your hands open or with your fists closed?
Good question. I don't run.
Well, okay, understandable.
I think I might do both, actually.
You do both? Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's weird. So you don't
I have
ever
to run more in order to figure that out.
Yeah, I don't ever like instinctively think about it. That's the thing.
I do it so often that I think I just flip flop or like change it up or whatever.
Yeah. Like whenever I see Neon from Valorant, she has her hands wide open, and it's like based like actually they use reference for like actual runners. So I don't think a fist would be like appropriate. So I think there's like something to do with aerodynamics. I don't fucking know. But okay, statistically, the most aerodynamic way is to run like Naruto. I wish I was fucking with you, but that has actually been pretty decided for true. Yeah, but I'm not doing the Naruto run.
If we Naruto run, they can't shoot all of us.
You know what? I'll exclusively make you Naruto run. I'll use a reference specifically from Naruto to make you Naruto run. Just for your sake. I can't shoot you. It's like it's amazing. It depends. Just look up Olympic race. Okay, you know what? I'll do that. Oh, by the way, Ian, could you keep track of the chat? Because I can't see the chat at the same time. I specifically have to click out at the same time.
Glad I'm doing your busy work.
I appreciate it, Ian. Now, if I had a dual monitor set up, I can actually set up on the other side. But the thing is, Blender, I can't like have it smaller because it doesn't let me access all the panels. So trust me, I would if I wanted to, but I can't. Okay. Okay, so whenever people do it, it's a mix of fist or hand. It depends on who's doing it. So like in Team Fortress 2, they use fist.
That's about exactly what I thought.
Yeah, it really is a 50-50. Okay, for me personally, I'm just going to use hands. If I want to animate fist punch, then I'll use it. It may not be found in the tutorial specifically because he does fists, but I don't care. I'm not going through that hell.
The way that I did it in this video first, as well as a few alternatives in case you prefer those.
But I do need to know how to do it. But see, the thing is, how he does is that he does it like, you know, curled up. But like, for me, I would do it one finger at a time and do a slow delay. I think there's more effect in like closing one finger at a time and doing like a nice clock at the right shoulder or something like that.
Yeah.
There's just a lot more oomph rather than just doing a straight fist.
It's definitely a bit of flourish you could add.
100%. And also it's easier to animate. Because all you do is that you do one finger and then you do a delay. Now, hopefully, if you're smart, is that you're just positioning the camera to the fist itself so you don't have to animate the rest of the body. Because that would be a little dumb. In my opinion, of course.
Hello.
Oh, do we have a guest?
It's the guy.
It's J-Dod. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Yeah. Best part is that I can actually, like, first of all, I don't have to have someone else read your comments. I can actually put you on the stream. Give me just a moment. Let me fix it.
Right. I'm on my phone now. I'm gonna switch over to my computer.
All right.
Give me a second.
All right. Oh shit. Alt. It can be done. Don't worry. Then I just need to add a source file. Can I not do it while I'm streaming anymore? Oh, I can. I was saying, there's no fucking way. What is this? This is a screen capture. Oh wait, what the hell? Did you just leave?
Yeah, I think he said it was gonna switch to like a computer.
Oh, okay. I'll add his title then. Which should be text, I believe.
What are you using for streaming?
Streamlabs.
Okay.
I'm not using any paid software. Fuck that. And source.
I didn't hear good things about Streamlabs, but I could be wrong.
Yes, 2. Add source. Text will be J dash dud. Font is going to be Arial. But, I do need to add a glow outline. The outline's white. The font itself is black. There you go. There you go. This in the bottom hand corner. Here's JDOD. Then add a source, screen capture, add source, source instead. 2. Add source. Discord done. There you go. Let's keep it tiny in the corner. We'll keep JDud here. Actually, worst case scenario, I can hide him. Guess 2. Have this 2. Let's see. By the way, what are you doing?
Nothing much. I was playing Kirby earlier, but then I stopped.
Dang. It's a Kirby Air Ride, if I'm presuming correctly.
Nah.
Which one are you playing?
Forgotten Land.
Oh,
I already beat one, so I'm replaying it.
Oh, okay. I can't wait for Sonic Frontiers to come out.
It's gonna be fun.
It's taking too long, man. You know what they should do?
Famous last words. Famous last words.
Yeah.
You don't want to rush a Sonic game.
Okay, you know what? That's correct. But you know what they should do? Have an open beta, so people can just fuck around with it, test all the bugs, so you know what the bugs are, and they can like slowly fix all of them, and then they can like officially release the game, and it's like, all right, here's like the actual game itself. But they can still have that.
So that's what a normal person would do, is have a demo.
Yeah.
But not every company's normal.
No, they used to do, like, for Sonic Unleashed, they had a demo. I remember because I played that, like, religiously before I got the actual game. It was a problem. Like, ever since I saw it at Walmart, you know those, like, whenever in the olden days in Walmart, they had, like, the TV screen on the top, so you had to, like, lay your head, like, at a really high angle to play the game?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whenever my parents, when they went shopping, they just dropped me over there, and that's how I played Sonic Unleashed. Mind you, I didn't figure out the homing attacks, so I figured out how to perfectly angle my shots. I think I told you about this several times. That was my perfect.
Oh yeah.
It's a useless talent, but I swear it'll have some use somewhere in some Sonic game, I'm sure. Where you have to be.
I wonder if there's like a no homing attack category on like speedrun.com.
Oh, that would be ridiculous, but there's no way. Because it's pointless. I should put it, it just means don't use the X button. Which again, it can be done. At least I should put, I know we can do it for Windmill Isles. Of just not using the X button. But beyond that, it's how should I put it? No, it's a useless talent.
I think the main problem is just that like the community isn't big enough. Because I think the only example I can think of where this sort of stuff happens is like 3D Mario games.
Yeah.
You usually have challenges of like 0A presses or minute captures or what have you.
That's unfortunate. Why can't Sonic be at the same level as Mario? Honestly.
Also, it's listing DLC. Is there DLC for this game?
Yeah, there's DLC.
Okay.
I don't think they ever had it for, or rather, I should put it, they might have had it and they removed it on the 360. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, funny you should say that because like the only 3 runs for DLC are on 360.
Okay. Okay. So I remember, the Sonic Unleashed had DLC. Sega's Unleashed DLC. So, for the need to have all those to your house reasons. They were included. Okay, you can still get them. Yeah,
What is
each
the
of the
DLC?
okay. So each of the expansion packs were $1.99. So they had one for Aptos and Shamar. They combined that together because Aptos, it's the beginning level.
Okay.
Chinon, Empire City, and Adabat, because apparently Empire City wasn't too big either. Holoska, Mazuri, Spagonia. I'm surprised they didn't do one for Eggman Land. I don't know how you would though. That the level's already 30-minute long. I think that is the DLC.
What are we talking about? Unleash? Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about Sonic Unleashed. I should put it. That game is beautiful and weird in so many different ways.
I only ever played the Wii version, and it's like a completely different game.
Oh yeah.
That one is that version is certainly a game.
My brother showed me the PS2 version, and I watched it at the title screen. It's fun time.
I think it's the same Wii and PS2.
Yeah, like PS2 and Wii, I think, are the same, and then like later versions, Xbox and PS3 are the same.
I was gone for a second. How did we get to this?
I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
You'll know a little thing about me is that I sometimes just go on weird schizo rants. Properties.
Works for me.
You missed the earlier segment.
No, we don't need to talk about the earlier segment.
I should put it. If you really want to know, you can look earlier in the stream. It's literally like the first like I think it's like literally like a few minutes in or like 10 minutes in, but it was a rant about the Chip saga. And...
Sonic related? Or?
Oh no! It's just I started a cult. That's all.
Okay.
It's the whole thing.
You just do that sometimes.
Yeah. There's a full explanation, but it's...
Yeah, I'm just checking my volume on the stream through my phone.
It's coming up through me that it's fine, so I think it should be okay.
Works for me.
But, again,
yeah,
I don't know anything.
I want to keep the viewer retention on the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I'm bad at viewer retention because I don't talk at all.
So I'm just going to plug my phone in and have it do its thing over in a corner without volume. I don't know if that counts as cheating, but
no, it should be
too bad.
Oh, you know what? There's two other things that they made for content, which was the Sonic Premium theme, which they updated the soundtrack for Unleashed. Because apparently, the Unleashed, I mean, the soundtrack's amazing as we know, but it, how should I put it? Apparently had audio issues, so you can buy like a high quality version of it for $3. Mm-hmm. And then they also had the Sonic Unleashed Gamer Picture Pack.
Yeah.
If you want to make your profile picture Sonic themed.
There you go.
Beautiful. Oh, wait, does it give me a demo? Oh, that's not. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of want it. I didn't know that the Xbox had. I thought they deleted all the DLC.
But with all due respect, Xbox 360 is dead.
I still play it, Ian. I will play it until that thing dies, and I have the white one.
Does online still work? I don't think it would.
No, the online still works.
Okay. Maybe this is just me being cursed for using Nintendo Online. Usually their stuff goes out after like a decade.
No. Okay, so how Microsoft works is that it's just a general online. So it's just Xbox Gold.
Okay, so I guess Microsoft is like more tech associated, so they would be better.
That and Nintendo has always had awful online.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, Nintendo specifically doesn't want you to use like their old consoles.
I think part of the problem is that they're a bit too Japan centric, and they want to do local stuff more because it's a lot smaller than the States.
And also, it's just like classic boomer running business, not wanting to change kind of vibe.
Yeah, that too. It's unfortunate.
But I will say Street Pass was cool.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what Street Pass is, but alright.
That was like, a thing on the 3DS.
You pass your 3DSs and you like collect Miis and like you get puzzle pieces and stuff.
Oh,
yeah, you could exchange data between games if you had it active for that game.
Yeah.
Whenever you pass someone just randomly.
Oh, that's cool.
If you had it in your pocket or bag or whatever.
My newest console, I'm not joking, was the PS3.
Hoping you would say like the Soldier Boy or something.
I have a whole bunch of consoles, just they're old as hell. I had the original Xbox, the 360, PS3, a Wii. I had a DS. I regret selling it because I sold it for fucking Skylanders. That was stupid. So, because now the how much a DS costs is ridiculous. It's not even funny. I was like, what the hell?
Were you at least able to resell the Skylanders?
No.
Oh.
I still have the Skylanders. They plummeted in value.
Okay. I was gonna say, if some of them are still valuable, you could like make that a racket.
The Skylanders, because their property crashed and burned, are worth, I'm not joking, each Skylander is worth 50 cents a piece. And like some of the premium ones for specific series are like $1.
Now hear me out.
I wish I had $1.
Just...
You want to buy the Skylanders off me? I really need money.
I don't have money to do that, even if I wanted to.
I don't even want the DS anymore. I just want to get rid of the Skylanders.
Like they've put a curse on you.
I mean, I should put it. The problem is, so I bought Skylanders used because that's how much it was worth if you sold your DS, just a used copy of Skylanders Giants, which at the time was very new. So again, it was just me trying to hop onto the craze. But the problem is, it didn't come with one specific wing, so you couldn't get all the Xbox chips because apparently it used one specific hero, so you couldn't do certain segments or get all the achievements, I guess I should say. So if someone can find Jetvac from Skylanders Giants, I think the original one from Skylanders works too, but any one of the Jetvacs from Skylander Giants or the original Skylanders, I will pay you whatever loose pocket change I have. Because unfortunately, it might be worth less. Because it was the most common one because it came with every single edition. But again, I didn't get it with my specific edition because it only came with Tree Rex. Which was, was it called Jetpack? Let me look. Yeah, Jetpack! Yeah! Now, you know what? I really love the design of the hero because it literally was a jet. Like, yeah, very important stuff. I love the cowboy hat add-on. And they made it a Mega Block set.
I really love unnecessary cowboy hats.
I do. I love just really weird unnecessary hats in general. It's
yeah.
So dumb. See how like this like god tier character, and then you put like a stupid like fez on it or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry, it gives like a +5 stat boost or something. It looks even weirder in cutscenes because they actually use the specific Skylanders.
Oh, it's one of those where gotcha.
Yup.
I love whenever the character customization shows up in cutscenes. So good.
For all my but the game series might have crashed and burned, but I genuinely did find it fun.
It's a cool idea. I wish some of the character designs are okay, and some of them were like Spyro, his redesign was so bad.
I mean,
really, the fact that it was related to Spyro at all, I think, was part of the problem.
They changed Spyro so many times. But yes, his original like Generation 1 version looked like absolute ass. I'm not going to deny that. They did update him though.
Yeah, looks more like himself in later versions, is it?
Yeah. So the original Skylanders, yeah, I don't want to see that anymore. Skylander Giants, it looked a little better, still a little wonky, but his art was good. Like his art in the game and everything looked actually fine. And then what was this third one? Skylanders.
I have no idea. I don't. Never got into this one.
I don't worry. I'm weird like that. Swap Force got a little better. Oh wait, there's all the Spyros. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it looked a lot better in the later versions.
Yeah. I know his first few games got remasters recently, and he looked pretty good in those.
Yeah. I've only heard good things about like both the Spyro and Crash remasters.
They're never gonna have Skylanders remastered. I'll pray.
Well, I mean, they need to remake all the figures. Of course, they're not going to do it.
I wonder how much money that made them, and then subsequently lost them.
They sold them for like $10 a pop.
It must have worked for a while because they did that
they
for
wouldn't
so
have done,
long.
What, 5 games?
How many? Skylanders went too hard, but a comeback could succeed. No. No. Okay, there was going to be a 7th, so there's 6 in total. 7th was canceled.
And I didn't go over, so that means I still get the money, right?
No.
How the fuck did they make 7 games out of that?
Because each game had a different. Okay, the old figures were compatible with the new versions. So, if you're like a fan since Generation 1, you like had an army. You could probably like buy 1 or 2 of the new ones because again, it's a gimmick. Like the new version had a specific like thing they had to do. Like you had like a few of those, and you had the old versions. You had got your money's worth. So like by the 6th game, you're fine. And like I would argue, by Skylanders Giants, you would have made like it wouldn't be that much of a cost investment. But the first game was a huge cost investment.
There must have been like no difference between any. I can't imagine what they do.
Well, the thing I know they did is that from Giants to the later games, they added the jump button because they forgot.
Yeah, it was kind of
I like to hear that.
The gameplay was like a beat 'em up sort of thing, right? Like a 3D beat 'em up.
It's a beat 'em up that you can add a whole bunch of like items and stuff like that, and go different upgrade paths, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
I swear to God, it was fun. Again, my one criticism is that they forgot the jump button.
How do you forget that? Yeah.
A little useful. Just my it's my thing. There is, I mean, again, you can play the game without jumping, but like it'd be.
There are
really
games that
useful.
work well without jumping, but you know they're built around not jumping.
Yeah.
Or you know they're RPGs because you don't need to jump.
Well, the thing is, if you fall off a ledge in Skylanders, like you have to go all the way up a ramp or something.
Oh, one of those deal.
Yeah, I was saying just add the jump button. And I think they genuinely forgot because they literally tell you to track back, and it's like, oh, you have to go all the way up this ramp or something. It's like you just add the jump.
So there's backtracking.
Yeah, 100%. It's map based,
and it would be totally fine if you could just jump. But
again,
how do you program that? Plus, you need a whole animation for jumping when you could just not add one.
No, the thing is, like, half the characters had uppercuts, so they could technically jump.
Oh, that's even worse. So the characters that could uppercut could do it just fine. But if you didn't have, like, uppercut character...
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It really depends. Yeah. But... what is the rarest Skylander? Spyro. I think I have one Spyro. I think, but it's a Skylander Giant variant. It's not the specific one. Let me see. I have to see top 10 rarest Skylanders.
Oh god.
Yeah, the original Spyro is apparently actually really rare.
I mean, I guess that makes some sense if it's the original.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking it'd be like a special event Spyro or something.
No, the thing is, people really, as you said, J-Dud, really, really hated the Spyro. So by the time of the Giants, they just threw away the original Spyro.
That makes sense to me. E3 2011.
That's the original release. That's just straight up the original release.
Is it?
Yeah.
It says E3 exclusive there.
Here, I'll show you that one in the original Spyro. It's literally the same.
Is it one of the? It might have like E3 2011 written on the bottom or something.
No, you couldn't write anything on the bottom because it wouldn't scan. I've made mistakes.
I wonder, how can you even tell the difference then, I wonder?
There is no difference. It's just like the first generation Spyro.
Because I thought that was bundled with like several of them then.
No, because the thing is, they had a specific logo and a specific font. So it's scanned, like, the only thing that's important was the green thing. If you didn't fuck with the green thing, it's fine. But everything else, you could cut that out or something like that. Or, like, have it, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
Chrome Spyro! Then, Flintlock, Trigger Happy. I don't remember this one. Okay. Yeah, I remember people despised it because it looked terrible. I guess it's rare. I never saw this. Oh yeah, they did this. So apparently in shops they had like they had normal versions of the game, but you can also depending on the box, it will show like, hey, in this specific box it had the golden variant or something like that. So these are the two starters.
Yeah.
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 Okay. I remember Robo. But I don't know. I think that the weird thing is that like it's a physical DLC if you really think about it. Which now is not a problem because people pay for virtual DLC all the time.
I
mean, I think virtual DLC was a thing back then, wasn't it?
It's from before then.
It was a thing before then, but it wasn't too popular.
I want to say, I mean, especially on PC, DLC's been a thing for a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah, but like on like I know like early games had like one DLC, and that's like literally
it used to be like a big expansion or something compared to. What was the horse armor that everyone made fun
of? I think that was like either Oblivion or Skyrim.
I want to say it was before Skyrim.
Then it might have been Oblivion.
But yeah,
now that I'm thinking about it, Oblivion horse armor does seem to sound right.
I'm just telling you, Skylanders was just ahead of the curve, alright? If they did release it now, it actually would have been successful. I'll die on that hill.
Successful back then, they just did it too much.
Yeah, it's kind of like Guitar Hero, really.
Oh yeah. Just don't make too many sequels too soon and you won't die. Like,
you know what, that might be
true. Let people shit on it for a while, and maybe make some substantial updates to the gameplay formula.
Oh, you know what a good update would be? It's like adding a jump button. I'm just saying. Just wait 6 months or so, add a jump button, wait another 6 months, then release Swap Force. So the problem is, whenever I got Giants, literally a few months later, Swap Force fucking came out. It's like, fucking hell. I actually got Swap Force. But the problem is, by then, I either got the game or I sold it for something else. I can't remember. Because I slowly just got tired of Skylanders. Which is unfortunate. Because I still have all of my stuff for Giants. It's just, I was very, very stubborn. If I like a game a lot, I'll just continue playing that game until like I really beat it.
I wish Nintendo would have done something with their amiibo. Those are a cool idea.
Yeah. They haven't really done a lot lately, but they're like still doing like very tiny things with them.
Yeah.
Well, the problem
It's like every time I see Amiibo come up, I'm surprised they haven't died yet, even though they're basically already dead.
Well, the problem is what they had is that people like bought like all the stock of the Amiibos.
Oh, yeah, it was really bad at the very start with it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, the best way to solve this issue, which Skylar did excellently, is just make a whole bunch of stock.
Made way too much.
No, they made way too much stock. But guess what? People try to like buy bulk of Skylines, try to resell it, and it's basically useless because again, they'll just print more, which is the best solution.
Yeah.
Now later on, it may not come in value, but I digress. I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, might lose a bit of value, but it happens.
It happens, But well, I mean, depending on how old it is, like if they're not gonna always reprint the old stuff, so then it'll equate value. But again, that's not until a long time. So the general public, whoever actually wants it, gets their stuff. I think Nintendo, they have the power. They can just make a whole bunch of Amiibos and just go in waves. Like, hey, wave 1, we're printing a whole bunch of, I don't know what's in right now. Do that. Wave 2, doing this, but we'll do some wave 1 reprints after we get this wave 2 print out. Because that's what Bandai does. They rotate their print cycle. So people don't just buy the stock. And even still, it's partially a problem because they don't have, until recently, they didn't have good distribution to the US. So they had to go through a specific third party. Then they got it through here. But the problem is they realized that there's a whole bunch of corruption at Bluefin. So they just cut out the middleman. But it's like, oh, you aren't distributing these kits correctly. You're like keeping half of them for yourself. No. We'll just distribute it ourselves.
Speaking of Bandai, I don't like their new logo as much as the old one.
Oh, no. How should I put it? Fuck their old logo, first of all. Because after that change of their old logo, their model kits, I have a lot of words to say about that. They are... J-Dud, how much are you into like Bandai model kits in specific?
I don't know anything about model kits. I play games, though.
Okay. Bandai's huge revenue is from their model kits, not their games, weirdly enough. I think it's like
Pac-Man.
I think it's like 40% of their revenues from model kits, and like 35. Like it's nearly at the same as the games. I should say it's a little disingenuous to say it's from specifically model kits.
Yeah,
but I know
it's like a good chunk though.
Yeah, it's still a good chunk. But
yeah,
their recent model kits, they've tried to appeal to the Western audience. So instead of having the same qualities they used to, they've oversimplified it. So you're paying a lot of money for a simple kit. And they already have a line for it. But instead of doing that...
I saw something on like Amazon where there was a bunch of Bandai stuff recently.
Oh yeah, they've been doing a whole bunch of different series. Specifically Nintendo. So like Kirby got an entry grade. There's rumors of them doing a Link one, and I will buy that immediately.
Depends on what Link.
I don't care. I'm going to because the thing is, I'm a custom builder, so I'm gonna since oh J-Dub, we're making a model kit, so cool stuff. I'm just saying, I may print out an outfit for Link and keep him displayed at my desk.
Sounds fun.
Specifically, maybe his Gerudo. Is it Gerudo, right, Valley?
Gerudo, yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's Gerudo Valley outfit. Very, very appealing.
The what's that called? The Breath of the Wild one?
Yeah.
Not like the red tunic or whatever you from Ocarina of Time, right?
No.
Yeah, that Kiguan thing actually, the red one.
Yeah.
I think so.
No, right. It's like ice arrows or something in Gerudo Valley, right? Something kind of random.
Yeah, it's called the Gerudo set. And yeah.
I like how you could customize colors in Breath of the Wild for your outfits.
Oh, you can? That's cool.
Yeah.
How should I put it? If I ever have enough money to afford a Nintendo Switch and get Breath of the Wild, I would specifically have him in one outfit and just play him in that outfit for the whole game. I don't even care about any of the other outfits.
I mean, it would take a little bit to unlock it.
Nintendo doesn't have a way for you to buy specific outfits?
What do you mean buy it? You just play the game.
Especially like Zelda. Yeah, no, that's not unlock thing. They have like stats and have, you know, specific effect.
No,
effects.
I'm just saying, if you can just straight up buy the Gerudo Valley outfit, Nintendo would be making stonks. I'm just saying. In Devil May Cry, you can unlock all the outfits.
Certain direction, or like go to like the Jura area.
Wait, I'm not sure. Did you both play Breath of the Wild?
I played a little bit of it, but I haven't like done.
I've beaten it, and there's a town in it apparently that has like a progression through the story that I've never found.
Oh yeah.
Like I have over 100 hours in it, and I have no idea where that town is.
Is there a way to specifically get the Gerudo Valley outfit? Like, where is that from, and how do I get it fast?
I think it's like
Gerudo Town, yeah. There's like a little oasis near Gerudo Town. I think you get it.
Oh, do I just go there straight up?
You have to talk to someone, and he gives you the outfit.
Oh, okay. And how to put it? I don't have to change the outfit, right?
What do you mean? You
Like,
go into a menu, and you change the outfit.
No, I can just I can just keep the same outfit, like other.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good.
For the most part, I mean, there's that one's bad for cold areas.
I don't care.
But there's usually like you could probably drink like a cold resist potion or something.
I'll just be doing that then. I'll beat the game just playing it in the Gerudo Valley outfit. I don't care.
Yeah, you start out in just shorts, but yeah.
Don't worry, I'm totally straight, 100%.
You'll meet the fish wife eventually, right?
Oh, I already know.
Well, but fish wife and the fish husband.
I'm more interested in the fish husband. The fish wife looks like alright, I guess. But the what's his name?
I don't know. I don't remember his name. Sidon, maybe?
I think it's Prince Sidon. Yeah, he looks better.
He's huge.
I know.
Check it out. I'm fucking massive, mate.
Oh,
like twice your size or something?
You're saying that as if that would be a turn off.
No, am I?
Find it out.
That smile. That fucking smile. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, he's like double and a half. Holy shit.
Yeah, you ride him to, like, shoot something at one point. Like in the water. Like he's a horse, but in the water.
Don't worry, there's no sexual context, says Nintendo.
Did they even say that?
Yeah. No, just ride, just ride on the back of a guy. No, don't worry. It's fine. That's just something.
Cole and Marina aren't gay, you guys. They're just besties.
Yep, they're just best friends. See, it's just something me and Ian do on Tuesdays.
Oh my god. Don't make insinuations.
I beat the Xenoblade 3 recently.
Well, how is that?
What?
How is that?
I love all the Xenoblade games. So good.
Okay.
I wasn't really drawn toward Xenoblade 2, but 3 looked interesting.
They're both really worth the time.
I've never played any of the Xenoblade games, but on Smash I play as Shulk.
Because we can tell why.
I didn't even give the reason, alright?
We know why.
Okay.
I can already guess.
Ian?
It's because of his cool energy sword thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very interesting moveset and a very engaging playstyle.
Definitely. There is no specific outfit where he has only a swim outfit, which is what I was going to ask about a Xenoblade, if you can just play him in the swim outfit.
Yeah, it's like the whole crew's got something where they can just basically. Like, the whole party.
It is an anime game at its core.
At least in
But, yeah.
1. In 2, I think there's like a swimsuit DLC, and nothing so far in 3.
Okay. You know what? Okay, Jada. You know, so obviously no doi. I'm a 3D animator, as if it's not apparent. But I've been contemplating how I would do some of the characters' swimming outfits. There's not a swimming scene, at least not yet, that I've written.
Heck yeah,
What?
beach episode!
I kind of want to have a beach episode, but I don't know when it would be in the series. It's the weird part.
You don't even need it to be in the series. Just like one of those one-off things you decide to do randomly.
I want you to make a beach episode and have it be like one of the most depressing episodes in the whole.
Yeah, you know.
The most depressing thing in Arc 1, I already told him about Ian. He already knows what it is. I'm not going to spoil it because it would spoil the ending of Arc 1. But the only thing I'll say is that it's... Oh, wait, we have a new member. Who is it? Oh, wait, you are the new member. Fuck, why not? How are you able to join the call? You had to have a role if you want to join the call. I guess I'm going to talk to Nick.
Good job.
I think it's because... is that me you're talking about?
Yeah.
In general chat.
Okay, yeah, I think it's because you linked this channel specifically in the other Discord.
Oh, okay. It might bypass that. That's interesting. So I'm saying if you join the server, you cannot join the general. I had to give the permission. It's so Chinese porn bots don't come in and join.
What? Why not? You got a problem?
I do have a problem because they're usually female associated. There's no male ones.
Can ban those, right?
Yeah, that's the only problem.
Oh, yep, totally. I'm just saying, if there's a Chinese porn bot that specifically offered Shulk and Link, all right, I'm just saying.
We might lose this entire channel.
We just might lose this. We'll just lose the server. It's a small price to pay. I'll talk to our partnership and said it was for a reasonable expense.
I worry about you sometimes.
I mean, come on. The Chip Saga should have been a reason already.
I still have no idea what that's referring to.
Good.
Whenever the stream ends, listen to the beginning of the stream. It's insanity.
Actually, I have to go to bed because I have classes tomorrow. So I'll let you two catch up on whatever you need to, and I'll just see you later. I guess.
Yeah, take care, Ian.
Bye bye. Where's good?
Give me just a moment. Let me adjust this. Okay. So this one is guess. Turn this off. And I'll just adjust the Jada. I don't think I need to adjust the actual. How long are you staying on, by the way?
I can stay on for a little bit. I don't have anything going on tomorrow.
Do you not have class tomorrow, or?
I graduated.
The heck? You've been here so long. I didn't make Anime Club's being established this September. Jesus Christ. You just already left. Dang, I took too long.
Yeah.
What do you even graduate in?
What?
What did you even graduate in?
One of those gowns.
No, major and or minor.
It was English.
Oh, it's English. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you can be the one that speaks the English because I can't do that for Jack. Yeah. I'm doing the best I can. Forgive me, folder.
English education is like I can teach now, except there aren't any jobs.
Well, just do homeschool because public school is terrible.
Yeah.
It's somewhat political. Oh wait, are we on the 2 hour mark? We are at the 2 hour mark, so I can be somewhat political. See, the problem with YouTube is that you can't say certain political things because it'll get you demonetized. But after the 2 hour mark, YouTube officially doesn't check. You cannot be demonetized on any YouTube stream after the 2 hour mark, as long as you don't like say the N word or something crazy like that. Like, as long as you literally don't read Mein Kampf, you're fine.
Aw.
Wait, J-Dog, please! Don't... I set the standards low. Like, Hush put it, I'm so generous as to allow racism light.
Junior racism.
Junior racism. You can make Twin Tower jokes at me. I don't mind.
Oh, okay. So anyway, about World War II.
Oh god. But shoot, I should put it. The public school system is one of those things where it's like it's a very nice and genuinely like I want children to be educated. That's like a really good concept and everything. I understand its purpose, but how it was like executed is terrible. Unfortunately.
Good concept, bad execution. One of those deals.
Yeah, 100%. Or rather, I should put it.
I don't know if there's a good way to balance it either.
No, there is. Because again, everything has a check and balance system. And the original check and balance system for the school system was like parent-teacher conferences. So originally, how they were is that they used to like supervise over like the public schools. So if there's anything like they didn't like or something like that, they can go like, all right, you know what, I don't like it, get out. But ever since, how should I put it? Basically, it took away the power of the citizenry. So they're much more government oriented instead of it being localized. So, though it makes things more structured, which again I understand, that's good. It took away a lot of the power of the individual, like the parents that are taking their children to school. They don't have as much power for that specific school. It's like, hey, I understand that, but I can't let you teach that to my kid. It's like, all right, that's fine. We won't teach it. It won't do nothing. That's fine.
Yeah.
But now, if you do that, you might have Child Protective Services called on you, or you might your children's grades might suffer, because again, that unfortunately plays a huge factor in getting onto like challenged classes, or some of those like AP classes and stuff like that. So
yeah,
that's the hard part.
To class size balance too, because there are a lot of people now, like at least 12 in the world.
I hope there's more than 12 children. If not, we are fucked. I hope
I
there's
meant
more
just people in general, not children specifically.
Oh, you're talking about per class.
No, I meant overall. Like there's at least 12 people in the world, I think, probably.
Oh, I mean, probably. I mean, actually, me, you, and Ian made up 3 of them, so.
Yeah, and I've got like 90 alternate accounts, I think.
Oh, God. What if everyone else is like an AI or something like that? It's just they're just alt accounts.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that'd be terrible.
Like, I can't prove... I have no proof that Greenland exists.
No, there is proof Greenland exists.
Yeah, but I've never been there.
Okay.
So I can't prove it.
You know the story of Greenland and Iceland?
The name thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the troll of the century. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
But how should I put this? Again, there's an easy way to fix it, but it does take time, and again, it requires a tiny sacrifice of safety for freedom, because unfortunately, there is going to be some weird fucko that does some weird stuff whenever it becomes less government based and more local based.
Yeah.
There's statistically going to be once at forward probably, but there's statistically going to be one case where like something happens and they're going to blow it up, despite every other situation being fine.
What?
That
would never happen.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Well, I mean, there's no such thing as school shootings. I'm just saying, totally.
No. Just like there are no birds.
Birds aren't real.
Yeah, government drones, you mean?
Oh, yep, totally. See, that's why Moon's just gone. She's a federal psyop, and she's controlling the birds.
There was no moon.
There's no
never
moon.
has been.
Never has been.
Never will be.
That was just an alt account.
Just a hologram in the sky.
No, I saw Moon in person. I got the email and everything. So hopefully not. Otherwise, I committed fraud in the university. I don't know what the charge is for fraud. Yeah, you accidentally got a government agent to sign for the for starting this club. Guess that the club isn't created? Question mark.
Is that how it works? I don't.
I highly doubt it.
We're going into like completely useless hypotheticals right now.
No. So the weird. Okay. So for the university to specifically start a club, you need a bare minimum of 5 signatures, not including yourself, obviously. So whenever you have it, it's on the student council docket. But the thing is, the more signatures, the higher the priority is. So the ideal is that you get like a whole bunch of signatures, so it's higher in the docket. And they just see what's the highest priority, and they go down the list.
That makes sense.
So it helps take care of like huge student matters, which involve like 30 plus students, instead of just going in order. Because if you go in order, you might take care of like things that like deal with 2 students, and the one that was like 30 students, like it isn't taken care of until it's too late. So.
Yeah.
But as of now, I think I only have like 6 signatures. There's so many people in the anime club itself, but they're not for some weird reason. They're not like coming in and just signing. I try to ping them and everything.
That happens a lot on Discord. Is sometimes people like show up to a server and then just never say anything and like basically not exist.
I mean, there's certain servers you do that to, but what like it's based off the university, so I would think you wouldn't silence university-based servers. I would think.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, it depends on the university, but like SIU is not big enough for it to, you know.
No. I should put it. So how the university servers are set up is that it's attached to the hub. So what you have to do.
Oh yeah. And you have to attach it.
Yeah, I have to attach it. Yeah, and it attaches my actual email and everything.
Yeah.
So I had to verify it. Funny process, and unfortunately, there is a way for me to get doxxed actually because of the fact I had to verify it through my university, but. I don't care. I mean, the worst you're going to take from me from my bank account is... Let me check. I want to make sure...
Negative $12.
No, I'm in the positive, fortunately. But it's not by much.
Money.
Are you in the negatives?
No, I'm not quite there. But I need to find like an actual job. Because, like I said, it's not fun right now.
No, I need a job as well. I have 42 cents.
Ooh, so we are struggling in the positive there, huh?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm barely in the positive. And I have like $5 in my wallet, just in case.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Gas prices. It used to be $25 a week for me to fill up my tank, and that's it. Now it's $50. I was like, I can't afford this. It's a genuine problem.
Indeed.
I don't know. Actually, it sounds like the most boomer thing to complain about. It's like, oh, gas prices, whatever the fuck. But like,
when they're that high.
It's double. It's not like one of those like, oh yeah, I changed by like 5 cents, whatever the fuck. It's the thing I go is like, it's double the price.
Yeah,
little shocking.
Back in my day, gas used to cost 12 cents.
Well, I'm glad I don't live in like California because over there it's
$15.
Like
the $7, whatever it was.
15.
15.
15.
I saw something where like not gonna be selling gas cars in California anymore or something?
I believe that you should have the constitutional right to buy whatever you want if you have them.
Yeah.
So.
Starting in like 2035 or something.
Oh, 2035?
Yeah.
I can see the incentive because how should I put it? There is a huge
I get
pro.
what they're trying to do, but I'm not sure of the timeline there.
Banning is not something you should do. But what you could do is, like how should I put it, you can do a tax write-off. So hey, if you have an electric car, we'll cut off your taxes for a certain amount of things.
That would be good.
Yeah. They touch put for Illinois, Missouri, that's what they're doing to try to get more people to do solar. Is that they're doing straight up tax cuts. So like you straight up don't have to pay like any solar because there's no solar tax. You're actually going to be paid a certain amount of money if you actually take solar instead of paying taxes. So
fair enough.
There's a way to do it, but again, these people are like 60 years old. If you want to get people to do things, you just offer them money.
That is a good way to get people to do things.
It's not a good way to get people to do things, but it works.
Yeah, not good in that it's a good thing necessarily, but good as in it works.
It works. I mean, how should I put it? There is a way to get. How should I put it? I'm going to sound like a warmonger. And I take the Shar Azdable approach of war. Is that it's a necessary evil, but it is something that can be less catastrophic, if that makes sense. Because the whole, like, okay, the dumbed down thing that people think it is that, hey, it's to solve a conflict. Which, if it was used to solve a conflict, we would just be doing treaties over and over again. The real reason is for technological advancements. So, what you can do instead is that you can do proxy wars. And then have, like, certain things debut, and just have be a technological test. And then, depending on the technological test, you can do a mock battle, or a mock battle will probably have some sense of balance. So someone statistically will probably die. Statistically. And again, it does make me sound like a warmonger, but again, it's instead of having a whole bunch of soldiers fight in wars, it's better to have, certain, like let's say certain tanks and just having 10 or 15 people on each side die. I think it's like less people overall.
So where do you stand on the Cold War then?
The Cold War, okay. That was proxy war as well. But the problem is that because again, due to technological limitations, it wasn't necessarily a proxy war, and more in the sense that it's just a whole bunch of small wars happening in different places. So, or rather not wars, like fights, I guess. Battles, there you go. So if the Cold War was technologically advanced, and let's say, again, according to Tomino, which is the creator of Gundam, if they had stuff like mobile suit fights, you just have those kinds of people die instead, which is fine. Like, during Double Zeta, it was considered a severe loss if 3 soldiers died in battle. So, again, nowadays, like if we had a world war or something like that, like, you have 500,000 people die, and it's like, oh yeah, that's just this year's numbers, something like that. So, it severely limit down the amount of people who die. But you make a technological advancement, so, because the purpose of war is to evolve. And our best way of evolving, as simple as it is through conflict. Again, there is a better way to do it, but we unfortunately aren't programmed that way. So, I don't want to force a way that just won't work.
Well, maybe someone should write better code then.
You can't do. You have to reprogram society, and that's a persona thing.
We live in a society.
I know we live in a society. I'm just saying
We're
have
gamers.
some. Oh, totally.
Bottom text.
Gamers bottom text. There's a. I want to put it in a way that it can be realistically done. And there's probably a better way to do it, but this is the way that will probably get done realistically. And in business, I just put, you have 3 solutions. You have the bare bones, you have the ones with the that's like the standard, and then you have the ones with bells and whistles. So you give all 3 propositions, but ideally, what you know is that the bare bones ones is 100% going to be done. So the bare bones ones is having mock battles and having proxy wars. The better one is just having proxy fights and just having like 2 people die because one on each side or something like that. And it's like a best out of 3, whatever. And then the best solution would again be treaties, but again, that's unrealistic.
And then the best solution is nuclear warfare.
Actually, and again, it's because Tomino thought of the solution. Nuclear warfare isn't as effective as people think. If, and a huge if, you develop a Gundam. At least the Atlas Gundam. Because what the Atlas Gundam can do, imagine like an F-35, and strapped onto it is a mechanical arm with a cannon on top of it. That's what the Atlas Gundam is. I love it to death, and it's the most realistic Gundam. But the catch is that it's very... Actually, you know what? I have it open here. There you go. Okay. So, how it's used in the anime is not realistic. How it's more likely to be used is like this. So,
what are those called?
Basically, it's a... So, you have this where it's a shed, or like... So you have it either lay on the ground, and you have 2 stilts on the side of the thing, because the huge part about making mecha is that the legs aren't stable enough. So if you have stilts on the hips, it'll help with the leg stability. Because from the waist up, we actually have it pretty solid. Giant guns is not a problem.
Railgun type thing.
The railgun can just be an actual cannon. Like in the anime, if I can find it. There you go. Bandit Flower, it's an actual cannon. So the railgun is specifically from the manga, and again, from the manga, the manga's good. Don't get me wrong, but the anime is a lot more realistic. Which there
Railguns
has to be a
cool,
video
though.
Here. Atlas Gundam launching. There you go.
By the way, I say something.
Oh yeah.
Here, you might want to turn the volume down in case of a copyright thing.
Bandai will not copyright strike this.
Okay.
Trust me. Otherwise, this thing would have been copyright stricken a long time ago. Bandai's very friendly in regards to that stuff because they want Gundam to spread. Now, the recent practices have been a little bit dodgy, but again, they're relatively actually good about that kind of stuff. They're not like Nintendo.
So who animated this?
Oh no, this is from the. This is actually from the movie.
No, I mean like what studio did this?
Sunrise.
Oh, Sunrise. Okay.
Yeah. The other unrealistic thing is the beam saber for obvious reasons.
What's obvious? Explain. Elaborate why that's not realistic.
Nah, it's just to do that iconic scene from the manga, honestly. So I don't think it ever uses a beam saber beyond that. Okay, my apologies. It does use the beam sabers. I just wish it had the scene. Okay, so the beam sabers underwater actually use as thrust. So what you can do instead is have them be spare canisters for like how should I put it. In the case you're underwater, or if your canisters fail, you can actually use it as like rocket thrust or something like that.
Yeah.
There is like huge cons is that it's severely under armored. So like all you need to do is slash at the frame and it'll be knocked down. And if it's taken off the stilts, it will also be knocked down as well. Which again, yes, it's a huge con, but again, its mobility because of how light it is and how much weaponry it can use at a fast pace. Again, all you need to do is use a cannon, shoot a nuclear arm in midair, and again, rendered useless.
Why aren't we talking about public schools?
Because someone just stormed the No, public schools is one of those things where, it's good in concept but bad in execution.
Okay, I think that's how we got
Yeah.
some war stuff. Okay, it took me a second to reroute what we were even talking about.
Oh yeah, no, I'm crazy like that. But how should I put it? Now the thing is, cost. Functionally, it would cost about 2 F-35s, and F-35s is the most expensive jet the U.S. ever invented. Which is why you'd probably only have like 1 or 2 Atlas Gundams. Yeah, so it'd be like 1.7 times 2, which would be 3.4 trillion.
I can afford that.
I think for something that can stop nuclear warfare, it is 100% a fair investment to make. And the US made quite a few F-35s. So, I'm just saying, make me president and make me make this Gundam. I'll color it red, white, and blue or whatever the fuck. I don't
That's
care.
yeah, there you go.
I mean, I should put it, you have to color red, white, and blue. It's just to get the funding.
Just put a like flag on it, just on like a shoulder or something. There you go.
The problem is if you do that, it will get inside the joints. Trust me, I wanted to put a cape on it. But the problem with the joining is that that's why it doesn't have that much armor, is because it would collide with the joints.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. It's very, very skeletal. With the only thing that's armor is actually the white bits. The light and dark gray is actually part of the frame.
Huh.
So, well,
I'm looking through a Discord and I don't even see a roll channel.
A roll? Oh, I have to give it to you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering what was up with that.
Well, the problem is how I should put it. So
Like you said the bots earlier. That's one thing.
No. Okay, so this server has 2 sections. So the top section, which you don't have access to, is actually for the company, and the bottom section is for the actual,
just general
viewers.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Makes sense.
But the thing is, how it's used in the anime for the Atlas Gundam. My apologies for going back to that. It wouldn't be ever used like this. It would more likely be used like this, where it's constantly on the shed, and it's using those thrusters, or it'd be like on top of a jet, and just going on top of that because it would have to rely on those stilts to fly, and then it's just use thrusters on each side. Which again, on the F-35, they did test it and it did work, which I was like, holy crap! So a Gundam is possible. The catch is it would specifically only be the Atlas Gundam, which is so weirdly specific. But how'd you put it? It's a weird working design. And oh, there you go. There's another scene. So it would just be used like this. Those things could just be used as giant feet, and they're giant stones. Because again, the huge problem it has is the leg stability. And again, you probably had to lock it with the shield. I don't think it'd be able to carry the shield. And the cannon, you'd have to physically reload it, which is fine. You'd probably either have spare ones in your shoulders, or you'd have it on your skirts or something like that. Which is very standard for something mechanical. Either that or I'm being very, very damn wishful. But we do have the technology. Now the problem is that you can't just have the Atlas Gundam, because you're just going to have someone else who develops something, so you need to have a mass-produced unit. So I have several solutions for that as well. It's not a Gundam, it's just considered the Lotto. Which, basically, it's a tank, and it could stand up, which it rarely does. It just transforms halfway, usually. I don't think this is the best solution, though.
So, it's a transformer.
Yes. There is... There are transformers in Gundam.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Most people, they get really technical with me after that. But
No, I don't know enough about either series to debate.
the gun tank might be a lot better, because it's functionally a tank, and then it has these small arms. Because the upper body, with our technology, we can done it, and we have done it successfully. So you just have the bottom half be tank treads. You have it have missiles and everything, and actual cannons. And it works perfectly. And again, it's really, really useful. Because the problem with, quote-unquote, problem with tanks is that they're not as versatile, they're not as fast. They do have their minor downsides. But the best part about tanks is that if you make a whole bunch of them, it'll be fine. But instead, how about you just make a few gun tanks where it has like the barrels of a normal tank, and you have individual arms so you can point it as a certain direction to make sure you can help deal with close quarter stuff, and it'd be a better solution. So this is something we could realistically develop, but personally, I won't lie to you, I kind of do want to make the these, which are the ace, grunts, but they're not realistic. That's the problem. At least not with our technology currently. If I can find an image, there you go. I have an obsession over technology and Gundam. It's a problem.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it before, but I haven't checked out Gundam much at all myself, so.
The thing I can give as a brief premise is that it is the most accurate thing you'll get to an anime, like a war anime, without it being a literal war anime.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that. Like, you posted a bunch of stuff to get started, and I haven't yet.
Well, I should put it, whenever Tomino wrote it, it was actually during, I should put it, before 1979. So, like, he personally has, like, experienced the after effects of World War II in Japan. So, basically, his Gundam is basically a telling of World War II. And actually goes into talking about the Nazis and everything. Which is actually very, very, how should I put it? At the time, it was very advanced for its age. Nowadays, we kind of see a standard.
Really,
sorry, what's
really,
that?
World War II really brought technology to where it is today.
Oh, 100%. Which, again, war does influence technology, as much as we hate to say it. as for this, its huge problem is that its legs. There's no way this thing can work on the ground. It's just those legs are. There's no like additional thrust or support for it, or at least not enough. So the upper weight of it and how much armor it has, it would just fall on its feet, unfortunately. Even if you have the thruster bells on the back, if I can find an image. There you go. Thruster bells on the back it doesn't have enough support. This one is fine because it is a space unit and actually has a space pack and everything. So this one would be fine and actually would probably work in warfare. And it also has additional.
How do we get into space warfare in real life?
It's not going to be until a long time.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
How should I put it? We personally might not see in our lifetimes, but how should I put it? If we develop the Atlas Gundam, it will eventually make us go to space, eventually. Because the problem is that we'll eventually evolve to have a newer kind of warfare. Because whenever the Gundam's developed, it's just going to be Gundams versus Gundams. So, eventually there's like, alright, we need to take ourselves to space to advance further. So, it will happen, just not in our lifetime. In our lifetimes, I honestly do believe we will develop something in the lines of a Gundam. It might not be called a Gundam, but...
It probably look pretty different too, but...
Probably. Though,
still have, same idea.
If you wanted... The thing is, you want to make sure that, one, it works, obviously. That's the no doy. But the second thing is that it looks good to the public. So making it humanoid in nature makes it feel like, oh hey, this is a freedom fighting machine instead of a war machine. Which, it's both of those things. But the public perception, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So giving it a proper head, though it has like... The Atlas Gundam, there's no purpose for it actually to have its head. I mean, there is a minor purpose because it actually has additional camera sensors and actually has like the cooling unit inside of it.
Plus, it looks cool.
Oh yeah, it looks cool. But the main actual thing is actually in the cockpit. That's the legitimate cockpit, and actually has it has the pilot and all the other information you need. And I believe there's like cameras on like the upper and lower parts of the chest. I believe. Or maybe it is just the head. It might. I don't know, actually. Let me see. Can I see a high quality image? Duplicate. Okay, front version. Okay, it has the main eyes and the side cameras, and then I believe there's cameras on the front over here too. The reason why is because most people they're going to share the eyes to get the cameras out of the way, so they're just putting more cameras. It's easier. Back of it, I don't personally see any cameras, which is a huge design flaw. I'm sure, though, what you can do is put some kind of camera somewhere.
Plenty of space for cameras back there.
Probably.
Especially, technology is at a point where it don't have to be.
Well, the problem is you need reliable cameras that can adapt with moving. That's the problem.
You mean you don't want it to look like a security camera?
No, you don't. If you're flying a thing that can go God knows how fast, you want a good camera. Oh, there you go.
Not just a random security camera, but
no, not a random security. Like a genuinely good camera.
Bank security camera.
Something that can be able to actually focus while you're moving. And there's the actual innards of it. Functionally, it's a cockpit with a center eye, so this helps moves in the inside, and then I believe that's the eye actually is the display, and then the actual head has like it's a cooling, and it's eye cameras and everything, which is why there's giant vents on the side of the head to deal with all the output it deals with. The problem is most things will instinctively try to shoot another part of the body because there's probably some cooling somewhere. But a lot of that will have to be dealt with mechanisms. So again, unfortunately, there's two ways to do it. One, have it in the chest, which again, the pilot's there. You probably don't want it there because if the head explodes, and I just put it, if the head explodes, the head's just it's gone. It's fine. But if it's in if that's in the body, the pilot's dead. So it's better to have it just be disconnected and just lay on the ground or something like that and just request for support. That's what I'm thinking the logic inside of it is. And there you go. There's additional cooling as well. So it's just a giant vent.
Yeah, something like that would probably have a ton of heat output, huh?
Oh, definitely. Though fortunately, a lot of the heat is actually generated in its movement rather than anything. Because again, the thing that's actually doing the thrust is these giant binders. So that's why you have physical gas and stuff like that. If it's gas powered. Because you're not putting a Tesla motor inside of each of these and it's going to function. There's no way. As I said, it's the cost of 2 F-35s, because what you need to do is have 2 F-35 thrusters on each side of them, and then an engine somewhere inside of them. And then you'd have the operating system, which is why it's physically attached in the head. So. And the weapons itself, fortunately, are separately attached. So if something happens to the weapon, you can just let go of it. Which is what it's probably planned to do. Oh, okay, so that's how that works. It's a physical weapon. Basically, there's a magazine at the bottom. It loads up, and then it shoots out. Just like an actual cannon. So that's good. And then this is the actual shield compartment. Basically, it attaches to the 2 sides of the binders and can actually work as an actual shield. So that's good. And the only thing in here is the beam sabers. And again, I would personally replace the beam sabers with an emergency thruster. Because in case your actual thruster bells get destroyed, if you don't have any sense of backups, if these get destroyed, you're fucked. So having one inside your shoulder compartments is probably your best bet. So you can at least land safely.
Yeah.
Main problem whenever you're trying to design a plane, you can design it the best you can, but if it doesn't have the pilot's safety in mind, it'll never be approved by the military. At least the U.S. military.
Yeah, I'd assume there'd also need to be some way for the pilot to eject or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's what this thing is. It's, So, in Gundam, these are basically, escape pods. So, at least that's what their original function was, but later on they turned them into actual war machines by adding a cannon on the top and 2 little arms. They don't do much. I won't lie to you. Because again, it's only if absolutely necessary. But it's, again, that's the escape pod. It's inside the Alex's chest. So.
Gotcha.
Very, very, how should I put it? They don't use the ball that much later on. I don't know. Well, actually, I know why. Because, and it's not realistic, it's because, basically, they have core fighters inside of it, and the core fighters can transform inside the cockpit. If I can find it, transform. There's a whole bunch of different designs, obviously. Some of them are more realistic than others, obviously. You show one transforming, maybe? Probably a video. There you go. Basically, the core fighter makes up the chest of it, which is why some people think that the chest looks like a jet, because it is. So if something happens to the Gundam, you can actually eject the fighter jet and it can actually go away. So, there you go. Which is why, if you look at a lot of Gundams, like the Ale Strike will have a backpack because the back part of it is a jet. And also it looks cool. Having giant fighter wings on the back of your Gundam looks freaking badass, if you tell me. But, I'm trying to think of another one that actually has wings. Back of it. Looks cool. Not. I'm trying to think. I can't think of any. At least not off the top of my head. Unfortunate. Oh! The hell? Damn, I didn't even notice he left. Oh. My apologies, guys. I guess that is all for today. Sometimes I go and get some rants. Some people just fall asleep.